Alrighty, welcome everyone. We are doing a bit of a different episode to my usual video game, your Let's Plays. Gonna be opening this, here we are, is that gonna focus? That's the Wacom CTL-471, and what that is a, not just a sketch pad, but a graphics drawing pad. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna cut it open with the old scissors. Pretty weird packaging, my goodness. Holy crap, this is very awkward with this camera in my face. Yeah, let's hope we don't stuff up. This is kind of crap. Yeah, my goodness, I have a bit of issue flipping getting this. Since you probably heard in my streams or videos that I'm opening this in the least efficient way possible, but nonetheless I am opening it. Yeah, since we moved, I accidentally flipping sent this to the old address, so we had this whole rigmarole of flipping, there we go, of getting it, from the post office. Literally just today got from the post office. Look at this. That's pretty, oh man, that is pretty interesting. Also, another weird thing was the actual website, where you, like the Wacom, One by Wacom website, was in French. I was trying to buy it off them because it would have been cheaper, but of course the oh crap, there we go. Oh man, that is special. But of course the importing, oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful box. Just standard cardboard, but creative, battery-free, essential. Not quite essential. You can use a mouse, but which by the way is the reason why I bought this. My goodness, drawing everything with just a mouse is quite. I'm just gonna try and. That is way better. Should have done that from the beginning. Drawing with a mouse is so flippin' strenuous on the crap. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, drawing with them. My goodness, is this gonna focus? My goodness, everyone just making noises. Alrighty, yeah, there's a bit of a damaged bit there. That's a bit concerning. But yeah, flipping drawing with the mouse is quite irritating. And another concerning thing is this just fell. This just came off. Right, here we go. Oh man, look at that! Wow, it is a lot smaller. Let's. I'm gonna try and get a top-down shot somehow. Hang on. Alright, here we go. I am just literally recording with my iPhone, but yeah, as you can see, we've got some. First thing you see is some of these sick stuff. These are this holds the little replacement nibs for the pen. Set that aside, and this is the pen. Pretty, my goodness, this is pretty sick stuff. And then of course we have this. Holy moly, it is actually very, very small. Like, look at that. That is the size of my hand. But yeah, it's a humble. From humble beginnings comes the early drawer, or the from early begin. I don't know, something. And it's pretty. I hope it's not damaged because of the conditions of the box. But oh man, look at that. That is. This comes off, I guess. But yeah, look at that. That is pretty cool. I keep getting it out of frame because of I'm trying to look over the flipping camera because it's Anyway, here we are. Got this crap. Yeah, we got the connector. Apparently, people said that this is really short, and that yeah, it comes. It's pretty short and it's pretty annoying sometimes. But here we go. We've got this weird little mid-tone paper thing here. How do we open that? Crikey! Oh, come on! Yeah. Here we go. I'm guessing this is just. If you don't have internet, this is pretty much only useful to you because I'm guessing this has the the drive and stuff, but you can easily download them. So I'm just gonna shove them back in there. That's cool. Yeah, right, let's open this up. just standard little ends there. It's pretty cool. One of the cool things about this is that it's not battery operated, and that's pretty dope. It's got these clickers here. I don't know how this works really, how it's works without batteries, but oh, that is a really nice, fresh, glossy surface there on the end. That is beautiful. I also really, not that it's my sort of taste, but I do have to appreciate the lime and black. It is pretty fresh, and it. Sorry about that. My goodness, the camera just stuffed up. Or alrighty, holy crap, my back. My goodness. After filming the Bush, the Bear, and the Bounty, my phone has just ran out of storage there. But yeah, this is. I do have to say the lime and black look is very fresh, and it looks pretty cool. These little nibs are existing for this. As you can see there on the end, if it's going to focus in. Crap. I don't know. Are you gonna? Anyway, you can just see there on the end is a little nib. Not quite sure how you get that out. I'm assuming one of these, this tool here, will do that. So yeah, but yeah, the rough surface of the crap. Where did that thing go? Here we go. Yeah, the rough surface of I'll just chuck that away. Rough surface of this does wear down the you know, this little nib on the end there. That's what it's called, the nib. But pretty standard connectivity there. Just a micro USB. My goodness, oh man, the problem with this camera, this iPhone camera, it does not want to flippin' focus. But yeah, pretty standard micro USB input there, which is what this is. I've got they're pretty standard. That like, that they're everywhere around here now. Pretty much every iPhone other than like the Apple iPhone will hook up to it. So yeah, let's plug it in. Let's have a look under here. Nothing much under there. Let's plug it in, shall we? Holy crap. Alright, here we are. This is actually quite a few weeks later. I'm just gonna move that a bit. Alright, yeah, here we are. We are testing out this the Wacom Bamboo Splash CTL 471 graphics tablet. Yeah, this is quite a flippin' long time in advance. Like, holy crap, I've figured out a lot of really useful things with this. Man, I wish I had a light here. Oh man. Oh, well, that sucks. But yeah, it is like for what you pay for this, it is well worth it. Like, when you have the like the proper driver installed, this is a beautiful flippin' tablet. Like, despite its smallness, which is very easy to get around because you can just hold down this and do a bit of a drag around, and then you can like on your keyboard hold down control, you got to zoom in there sort of thing, and then this back button here is right click, so you can select your bit of a small brush, and what was another thing? Crikey, oh yeah, this thing is not battery operated. The pen, which is fascinating. Another quick thing I will show you is when you install the proper driver. You can download it, or you can install it off the disk. Installing it off the disk is way better, I have discovered, because it like saves you from flipping Wacom. I mean, it saves you from flipping searching, really. That's all it really does. But holy crap, the reason why it's been like flipping weeks since I've finished this flipping video is because that's not going to work. About what was it? Crap. Maybe, I don't know. Flip. It's not coming up with anything. Crap. My computer is a bit slow. Here it is. Here we go. Yeah, the reason why it's been so long since I have made this video is because this flipping phone I'm recording on, it's just hasn't had enough storage on it, and so I did a few deleting and stuff. Anyway, here we are. I think what you will find when you first get this is that you'll be like, oh crap, like you'll get it and you'll be like, all right, let's I've installed the software and I've got it like normal, like it when you first get it, it'll be calibrated to sort of, you have to use it back to front, like as you can see. I'll move it down here, and then if I flip it around, it'll be all lopsided, because you want the cord to be going off towards the computer, and then you'll be like, alright, let's draw something here. Oh crap, why is it? I'm trying to get it up on the top corner, but it's going down to the bottom corner. Why is it doing that? And then you'll realize, oh crap, maybe I should have a look at some of these. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's fine now. So yeah, you can switch it around wherever you want. That's very useful. And then you've got the pen, all this, but I think the default settings are very good. Good enough. Okay, control Z. Alrighty. Yeah, I have drawn quite a few things. I'll just quickly. Yeah, I've drawn quite a few things, as you can see now. I made a painting. I redrew the Barry the Bandana Fallout, sort of thing, and I drew a bit of a doodle of Rick and Morty, Rick from Rick and Morty. But yeah, it's just a really nice. I mean, look at that, like it's really sensitive to, like, you get really nice. Really nice flipping thin edges, and then you can get some really big thick ones and the really smooth lines. I mean, look at that. Yeah, just gonna, oh crap, do a quick drawing of a hand on there, something. I am not the best improvised drawer, but yeah, here we go, we got a hand there. Make it look like, yeah, I mean, that looks quite awful. But yeah, you get the idea. With a bit of time, you can, just get it takes a bit of time to, it takes a bit of time to get used to as well, but yeah, it's quite handy, Yeah. You have this big area to work in. You can sort of, alright, now do the head here. Oh crap, maybe we don't have enough space here. Do the rest of the things. We can just, oh crap, I just realized I can just, crop this out. That's the wonders of flipping drawing digitally. You can just do whatever. Alright, yeah. Do a bit of a jacket here, this guy. We're got a fancy jacket. Yeah, here we go. Do a bit of a. I'm essentially copying the Rick and Morty thing, but anyway. Here we go, a bit of a jacket. I have actually gotten a little bit better at just smacking out a bit of a doodle. Oh, crying out loud, that sounded awful. I meant like smacking out a bit of a drawing, and then you got, you can, switch to a, rabbit some of the Chromia line. Yeah. It's really fine. You can get right in there, and yeah, that is just a solid. Also, it is very much supported by Windows 10, as you can see down here. This little thing, no, that's just a thing, but yeah, when you go into a little text box, it'll come up. Hopefully, yeah, here we go. It comes up with the on-screen keyboard. It's pretty nice. I mean, normally I'll have it on like my lap, and then the keyboard there, right, there, and then I'll have this, down under the desk. You know what I mean? And I'll just draw on that. But yeah, that's it. That yeah, it's a cheap alternative, but it is. Well, I mean, it's still flipping $100, but it is one of the cheapest, most reliable, in my opinion, flipping things out there. Well, I'm just saying that based on other people's opinion, and also taking into account my experience with this great little thing. Yeah, it is really just great. But you could probably get some cheaper stuff, but they probably won't be as supportive as this one is. It's from a reliable source and from a reliable company. It is truly a reliable product. Alright, well, that will end it up for this little bit. I don't think there's much more. You got some brushes here. You can pressure sensitivity, that's another thing. That is a nice brush. Yeah, pressure sensitivity is just automatic when you get the driver. So yeah, that's it. Not sure what else. Not many more tips I have. Just yeah, that was another thing. Okay, is it going to focus? I don't know if it is. Hang on, just focus, mate. Come on. Is it? Oh, yeah, that's focus. Yeah, this little nib. Oh, you can even, crikey, you can see there it is getting a bit worn in. That is one of the probably the only fault with this product is that the little nib gets very worn down from the rough surface of this. But yeah, holy crap, this thing is just so good. I mean, it's so thin. Like, it's really thin. And then you've got this nice, I'm just gonna come on, focus. Yeah. Focus on my, there we go. I think, yeah, that's good. That's nice and focused. Yeah, it's so thin, and you got this thing, which is quite obvious. You just stick this in here, there, away you go. Stick it in, unplug it, and off you go. It unplugs very easily too. You just chuck it out. There you go. Off you go. I do prefer to keep it in the little the piece of like plastic sleeve sort of thing it came in, just for safekeeping. And another good thing is that the connector there, it is very nice. It's not loose. It's taut. It's not going to fall out when you're drawing. Not that you'd be moving around your thing, graphics tablet. I have found that doing this sort of doesn't really help much. I mean, on the desk actually it's not that bad, but I think may as well just keep it like this. I think the only reason you would move around is if you had one of a display one, maybe. Even that is a bit silly to do. But yeah, that's the Wacom, what was it called? one by Wacom Bamboo Splash CTL-471. It's reliable, it's portable, it is a great product from a reliable source. Very nice, very good purchase. So yeah, that's about it. Of course, if you have Photoshop, but there are free. You got Paint.net. You can get certain products for free. Yeah, not just Paint.net. You can get Photoshop or what's that thing? Clip Studio Paint. Oh crap, that is Adobe Premiere Pro. But yeah, I would say this is a very good. If you're starting out, get this. It's great. Like, you're not gonna get very far if you're trying to get some digital drawing from like starting out with a flipping $1,000 thing. I mean that helps definitely, but I'd say it's a bad investment if you're not very great at drawing. I'd say start off with something small and cheap. That way you're not wasting as much money flipping if you fail. But yeah, it's nice. You can definitely do some quality drawings. So yeah, that will end it up for this review and also opening. I hope I will see you in the next video. Yeah, man, this thing is just such a great thing. I went on the airport with this. It was pretty nice. I didn't actually draw on the airport, but when I got to Melbourne, as you heard in the last stream, it was a very nice product. It worked with Macs. I actually used it in Melbourne on a MacBook. Don't particularly like MacBooks, but I used it and it was very good. It works on Macs, it works on Windows. I haven't tested it out on Linux, not that I have a Linux computer, but you can easily, I'm guessing there is definitely a Linux version of the driver. Even if you don't, it still works very good without the driver. So yeah, I've been dragging this along too much. If you're looking for a good, solid, reliable, cheap alternative to digital drawing, get the one by Wacom Bamboo Splash CTL-471. It is a great purchase, I tell you what. Maybe you could even step up to the medium size, which is bigger. If you're, if you think, oh yeah, maybe I want to start with something bigger, but not that you need it. I don't see why you'd need, actually, from using this, I don't see why you'd need a bigger tablet. Just for comparison, this is, here we go. This is the, I'm just going to do a bit of comparison here. So this is the, you got a coffee mug there, but this is a comparison sort of thing. So you've got the, oh crikey, that is, yeah, here we go. Like, you've got the, it's pretty much the size of my keyboard. It's like half the size of a standard keyboard, so it is pretty small. And even then, the actual drawing space, let's see, crap, you can probably see this little, come on Vegas mate, come on. Oh, come on mate. Anyway, yeah, you can see there the little notch thing. It's flipping having a hard time focusing on this because it's so dark. You can see the little, where's this one? Here we go. It's about, it's about, it's probably like a quarter of the size of this whole thing, of this whole thing. So yeah, but it works. You've got the scroll, the little features from this pen. It's still not focusing. There we go. This camera has a hard time focusing on dark objects. That will end up for this. This has gone for far too long. Yeah, there we go. That's this review.